So, continuing on with the challenge, this time I'm covering 3 entries at once, since all of them were quite short and back to back to back. The first challenge was to watch a TV type anime with 9 or fewer episodes. My pick was Venus Project Climax, since it has 6 episodes. Now, the premise of the show is definitely interesting. It's an idol battle anime. I don't think I've seen that before. I guess you can kind of imagine it as rap battles, but for idols. But also, somehow in the future, how they test this is by the idol's uniqueness, with something called the Venus system, which is essentially mecha fighting. And the mechas are based on the uniqueness of the idols somehow. The world's best 8 idols are chosen to fight in the Formula Venus Championship, in which 7 of the competitors are actually from Japan, but then there's one from a country literally called Poristan. They say the Japanese word for poor, which I forget what it is again, but they literally say Poristan, and it's portrayed as a former Soviet state, it seems. So I thought that was interesting. Anyway, our 2 mains are working for the same agency, but only one can win, and so there's a little bit of drama there. And I wish that was all there was to the show. I wish it was just a tournament, but they just had to make episode 5 into a completely fan servicey beach episode, which just makes zero sense in the complete context of the show. Art and animation wise, it's not great considering this came out in 2015. I've seen way better looking shows from well over a decade before this. That's really all I have to say. To sum it up, decent idea, slow execution of said idea with possibly too low of a budget. Alright, so the second challenge was to watch an OVA with 2 or more episodes. For this one I picked Hantsu X Trash, aka the more ridiculous sounding title, and I quote, sexy and stupid water polo comedy. So this is essentially a hentai without the fucking. We had full nipple shots and literal groping and cock blocking more than once in every episode. There was just nothing there to even latch onto, even in the context of a hentai. I wish they'd at least gone all the way, cause this shit sucks complete ass. I don't even want to talk about this any more than this. Bad OVA. Moving on. The third challenge was to watch an ONA with the total duration of 20 minutes or more. For this one, I picked something called Wanwanwan Coin, 1 being the onomatopoeia in Japanese for a dog barking. It's 15 episodes of very short clips where we quote-unquote comedically ask questions in every episode and the dog always gets it wrong. The questions are about like basic spending and economics, I suppose. I couldn't really catch everything. At first I joked that this is like Dogecoin, but it literally is about a coin that is a dog. Every episode ends with the dog saying, "Oh my gosh." Unfortunately, the rest of the show is not translated, so I missed out on a lot of the jokes if there were any. Essentially, the premise of the show is that the owner of the coin is always trying to spend the money, but then when at the end it really is used, they reunite and learn a lesson about being apart, and they should be together forever from now on, yada yada. Not much to it other than that. So if you're interested in some untranslated vertical videos, check them out. I guess I'll leave the link in the description because they're on YouTube. Alright, that's 5 out of 75. Bye bye.